What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Who do we got in here? We got Linda Wallace, of course. Linda is here. BR Chef 2, how you doing? Welcome. Daniel D'Ambrosio, how you doing? I got good feelings for tonight. I don't know why. I just do. I'm pretty sure we got a silver ender. And we're going to start off, before we actually get started on the hunt, with opening a package real quick. These are some pieces that I won in waffles that I'm very excited about. Life is fruitful. How you doing? All right, that's the package. And the first thing that we've got, for those that know the box, is a Carson City Morgan. This is my first Carson City Morgan ever. And this actually happens to be a variety. So this one is actually going to get sent in for attribution. I think this was the VAM 12 or something like that. I'd have to go back and look again. But my very first Carson City. And likely will not be my only one. You're going to find a theme to this unpacking here in just a second. Next, we have an 1887 VAM 12 Morgan, and this is what they call the crocodile eye, from what I've been told. That is in, or excuse me, alligator eye. Alligator eye. And then the third is an 1888 Morgan. No varieties, no nothing on this one. It's just a 1888 Morgan in pretty good shape. So building up a little bit of a Morgan collection. They're becoming a soft spot for me. And then in a little bit, if Robert shows up in the stream, we've got a package from him as well, which I believe has his penny in there that or something like that to send off for grading, as well as his 72D no FG and the 77D double die. Hey, King and Queen, how you doing? Welcome. So let me check my emails real quick for any roll reservations. And I do not see any. Before we get started, does anybody in the chat want to make any donations for rolls? I will give this about 2 minutes. And then we'll get started. We'll get that kind of put away. Case in 2006, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We'll give it another minute or so. Then we're going to bust in. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that we've got an ender. That will be roll number 8. All right, going once. Donations going twice. And last call. All right, let's go ahead and turn off those donation tiers. And we will get hunting on this box. Hopefully, actually, let me go ahead and turn off the coin cam temporarily. It is PayPal. Let me stop. Turn this back on for just a minute since AG has spoken up a little bit. I am doing well, King and Queen. Thank you very much. It's great to see you. Hello, Emil. How you doing from Connecticut? All right, we got 10 rolls for AG Chopsticks. So let me pull this box back over here. And I definitely need to turn off the coin cam here for a second, because this is going to be important. Where is the coin scope? There we go. Okay, so here's our box. Bottom left corner is number 1 to 10, 11 through 20. This is roll number 8, which I do believe is an ender. Pick a roll where you would like to start, Mr. AG Chopsticks. I need to get an envelope. And you will also have entries 1 through 10 in the end of stream giveaway, donors giveaway. Starting at number 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Those 10 rolls are pulled out for you, sir. Get the box moved out of the way. Okay, and with that, you get a 90%er. Which would you like? Benji Walker Kennedy. Quarters. Walker it is. And do you want a BU Rosie or a Merc? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Merc, is the answer I'm going to hear. Oh, Rosie. Surprise, surprise. And we'll get you your 2 wheel spins. And donations will be open until the end of these 10 rolls. A Benji. Nice hit. And another quarter. So we got a Benji. And a quarter. Now, set all that aside. And let's go. Give me 1 second. All right. Friends and family, please. Roll number 1 for AG Chopsticks. And I should... No, I think that's good enough. I was going to say I should zoom in. No silver in this roll. And what we did, we set aside all the error potentials off to the side. And we'll do all of them at the end of the 10 rolls. Let me grab a cup for these just so that they don't get mixed in. And I forget. AG 1 through 10 on the end of stream. Donor Gaw. Hey, Silver Stallion, how you doing? Roll number 2. Next roll is what I believe is a silver ender. Two, 4, 6, 7. Next roll, I believe we're going to ring a siren. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. All right. Can we keep it going? Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, yes. We might have 3 in here. We might have 3. Definitely one here, and that may be a 90. We got a 40 ender, and we might have another one here. That one's iffy. I think there's 2. It is a sandwich. Number 1, we've got a 69 Denver. Nope, that's a 72. And a 65. So we got 2. Boom! 2 40%ers! What's up, Worcester? How you doing, my friend? Yes, boom. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I got a good feeling about this box. Where is my... Update the board. 2 40%ers on the board. Woohoo! Roll number 4. Hey there, AZ Coins. How you doing? No silver in this one. Man, my hands are not working properly. Good to see everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me if you would, please. Because I'd appreciate it, folks. Whoop. Those 3 come back here. Wrong pile. All right, halfway through, halfway mark for AG Chopsticks. Ah, I thought that might have been one. It's got to be a 72. So halfway through, and we've got 2 40%ers. We've got a 1965 and a 69 Denver. Getting stuff all over the floor. My trash is not making it into my trash can. Roll number 7. Push some of that stuff down. Come on, let's find a couple more in here for Mr. AG Chopsticks. And 3 replacements. No worries, my friend. No worries. Hey, Jimmy Lacari, how you doing? Might have proof. Nope, just a really nice looking 81. Come on, fingers. All right, my hands are not working tonight. I don't know what's going on with me. And that looks like that's going to be the last of the silvers for Mr. AG Chopsticks. But we did get a sandwich out of the ender. We'll get through these real quick and then we'll check for some errors. And at the end of the error time, donations for rolls will be closed as soon as I come back. What's up, Scrapping? We did have another ender, 2 streams in a row. All right, let's get these dumped out here. Jump over to our error screen. That's our error screen. Where's my music? Where's my music? My music is gone. My music is gone. Oh well, no music. All right, let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find. See if we can find something special for a special guy. Something special. Special guy. Because he's special. And then we'll also take a look at the 65. Oh boy, how in the heck did you get her to do that? There is no way in the world Mrs. Jazz would do that for me. All right, why do I keep looking at something odd here? Okay, shadows. Did not have markers. Just some shadows to make me look twice. Hope everybody's having a good week as we get ready to come to a close tomorrow. Hopefully you've got the weekend off. That's funny. So we got about 10 coins left before we close up donations for rolls. And we did find 2 errors for Robert Worley recently. One definite one pretty sure. 6 to go. And that is just a huge scratch. That is not a die crack. That is painful looking. And the final coin. Oh, no, I take that back. We still have the 65 to look at. And I don't even remember, even though I just did that video. Where is my 65? Give me 1 second. Okay, the 65 is the DDR. On the stars, on the reverse, as well as doubling on the A, M, and E in America. So let's take a look. And I do not see any doubling there. So, coming back to here, do a quick little recap. We've got a Walker 1946, no mint mark, and a 1951 Benji, no mint mark. Two 64 quarters, a 64 dime, a 69 Denver, and a 65 40%ers, all coming out to AG Chopsticks. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, my friend. And you are entered into the End of Stream Donor Giveaway. Actually, you won the End of Stream Donor Giveaway because there's nobody else. So you get to pick another 90%er. And I'm hoping you're going to say Walker, because I'm starting to get low on Benjis. We're going to pick you a Walker, because I know you like them. $1939. Denver. 39 Denver. So 3 90s, 2 40s, 2 quarters, and a dime for AG Chopsticks. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, is what it is. Oh, sure. If you want the trifecta, we can do that. Let me know. All right. I am going to... Thank you, sir. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. There we go. Man, that is a delay. Gall the dime? Sure thing. Do you want to go ahead and do the Kennedy and do the trifecta? And yes, I do need more Benjis. We'll toss back the 46. And we'll get you a 64 Kennedy. Walker back. Okay, good with the 2 walkers. Boom. All right, let's do a dime giveaway. We're going to call this a end of stream, but it's not going to be. All right, you got 2 minutes, exclamation point, enter for the dime. All right, there goes our tickets. I was starting to worry there for a second. All right, I'm going to start back at roll number 1 just because these being out of order, starting with roll number 6 is driving me nuts. And now we are onto the stream. Robert, I got your package today. Yes, you should see that many likes. Now I'm confused about something. Well, all right, let's see what we got. Entry time is over. Juan Velasquez, congratulations. You are our winner. And I believe that is your first time winning on my channel, so I will make sure that you get a channel sticker as well. Please email me your contact info. I have not opened it yet, Robert. I was going to do that on screen. No, I have not opened it just yet. Matter of fact, I think we should do that now. Where are my gloves? Because I'm assuming that I'm going to need my gloves to do this. I'll start without the gloves. That works, that works. All right, and we've got a note in here as well. Let's take a look at that. Jazz, here's my 1914 descent, so you can send it and the no FG to be graded. Not sure, but I would be interested in not sure what that says there. What's that say, son? Restoration, is that what it's supposed to be? So, where'd my skizzers go? Thank you for reminding me about the screen name, Robert. I'll be very careful. In opening these, because I don't know which one is your 1914 cent. Conservation, that's it. Ooh, what do we have here? That is not a 1914 cent in there. Let's take a look at this a little bit closer. Filipinas 10 centavos. That is awesome, dude. I certainly do not have one of these. That is cool. Thank you. $1945, United States of America. Okay, now I'm confused. So, it says United States of America, but it says 10 centavos. Oh, because it's Philippines. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Awesome. That is fabulous. Thank you so much. All right, now let's take a look at this bad boy. I did not know that. I don't see anything that would indicate a RPM there, Mikey. But I am not anywhere near an expert on that. That's for daggone sure. Forgive my head tilting. Actually, now there, I do see some doubling. But I don't know if that's machine doubling or not. I will have to take a look at that. All right, so this is the one. It kind of does. Okay, 1914D. Cent. Now, somebody tell me what is hugely special about the 1914D. I know, from what I understand, the mint marks were done in a separate punch. I don't know that they were hand done. No, I'm not taking it out of the flip. Why would I take it out of the flip? This is something you're wanting graded. Oh, only 1 mil you made. Okay. Gotcha. Now I understand. So, we will... I really just would prefer to leave it in the flip just for safety's sake. At least at this point. I know that they don't like them. It'll get put into a Mylar flip when it gets sent in. But we'll talk some more on that offline. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Let me take a look at that there, Juan. Diamond shaped. Don't know that I can get it any bigger than that. And that kind of does look diamond shaped to me. Stretched out tall wise. So these are actually faked, huh? That's how rare they are? All right, now I got to look it up because now I'm curious. Let's jump this back over to the main screen. Pull up my coin facts real quick. Because I'm learning something here. Okay, no varieties on it. And when we look at price population, whoa! Okay, Robert, now I understand. Okay, we're gonna pull this back out. Now I've got to pull it back out. And I'm gonna put my gloves on and I'm gonna take it out of the flip. Sorry, guys. That one threw me off a little bit. And we will make sure that this is very, very carefully packaged. Jump back over to there. And I am going to put down one of these envelopes underneath of it. Because I don't even want it running around on that metal on the stand. Oh, this is in nice shape, Robert. Wow. This is in pretty damn good shape, Robert. Let's take a look at the reverse. Yeah, it does look a whole lot better not in the plastic. That thing is driving me nuts. Need to move that mic out of the way just a little bit. No VDB. That is... You know what there, Robert? I'm pretty impressed that you entrusted this with me. I guess that goes to show that I've kind of built up some trustworthiness. But yeah, I would say this definitely is in a... I would say high AU. There's definitely some scratches. I don't think it'll get an MS. Yes, it is a money coin. I'm going to pull my big red book out because the price estimating on PCGS go ahead and jump back over. AU50, $1,450. Hey, MTN Vaults, how you doing? So that is very, very nice, Robert. Yeah, definitely email me your number and we'll talk offline about this piece as well as the other stuff. AU50, it actually did not have a breakout for that. It didn't get into the brown until the MS stages. Now, where is a Mylar flip? Dark brown. All right. We will get that protected. So congratulations on that, Robert. It'll be very, very interesting to see where that goes. Thanks for bringing some very neat stuff to the stream. Yeah, no doubt, Juan. You know what? That's going to just need to stay out here because that's just too pretty not to. That's too cool. Yes, indeed. All right, back to the hunt. Where were we? Oh yeah, I'm on roll number 2. You found it when you were 15 and you decided to keep it at that point? So I'm guessing that somebody taught you at a very young age. Wow, are you serious? Did you just hold on to it just because it was a Wheatie? Because that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, Robert. That's a great story. Alright, roll number 4 of the box, and we're getting ready to jump over to 16. I'm hoping this box has got more silver in it than just those 2 in one roll. I've already got the book put away there, Mikey. If anybody in this chat would know, it would be you. I know it. I know it. And it didn't even cost you face value. It's like when I turned all those 40% halves. in for a half ounce. We're back on it. We're back on the silver. We're back on the silver. We got a 1965. 1965. Boom! Sorry guys, give me 1 second. So AG missed another 40%er by 1 roll. If he had started 1 roll earlier, he would have had 3. All right, Emil, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, we are on roll number 16 now. Yep, it happens. Forgot to update the board, too. We'll update that in a moment. I'm glad you did, Emil. Make sure you come back and join us again. I hear you there, Robert. All right. Let's get that board updated to number 3. Take a look for the doubling on America and the stars, which it does not appear to be. Yeah, I understand completely. All right, roll number 18. Two rolls in a row. Oh no, that's not 2 rolls in a row. But we got another silver. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. 3rd from the left. We got another one. 1965. With writing all over it. 65 with rating. Take a look for the errors. So we got two old, dirty 65s. We got a good box on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We may get to a 5th silver giveaway tonight. Hey, Case in 2006, how you doing? So we've got 4 40%ers in this box so far. And we have gone through 18 rolls. Update the board once again. Can we have a number 3 for the chat? And I want to actually zoom in a little bit. Just to make it a little easier. Okay, there we go. A little bit easier to see down at the rolls. Because I got a feeling that we're going to see some sparks flying. Wow, not one coin to check an error on that one. That is unusual. I don't want to get them in the way. We'll just leave that penny right up there on dragons. How about that? No proofs, no NIFCs, but we got 4 silvers. I'll take that any day. 5 rolls left to the halfway point. Wow, we're almost an hour and a half in, and we're not even halfway through the box yet. We've had some good stuff going on, though. Roll number 22 of the box. Woohoo! Can we find some more silver? Come on, neck. Don't give out on me already. Because it is getting stiff. You know what? I'm just realizing something. It's because this chair is just too low. It's causing me to hunch up. Did I miss a silver ender? No. I might need to grab a book to sit on. Red book. My mega red book. Let's see if that helps. Oh, that definitely puts me up higher. Let's see if that helps the neck a little bit. Let's see what that does. Then I'll just have to reach underneath of me and see if I need to grab the book again. Hey, it works. It works. Or at least I hope it works. Coin explosion. Roll number 24. Almost halfway through the box. It actually does already feel better, believe it or not. Can't believe I just thought of that after how many streams that I've been dealing with that. Come on, silver. Halfway point right here. Can we put number 5 on the board in the first half? No, we cannot. Let's see what the second half of the box has to say. There's our first NIFC. Three and 3. I'm gonna go surfing. Actually, I just want to sit on that beach. And with that being the halfway point, I am going to get up, stretch my neck out a little bit. So talk amongst yourselves. I will be back in just a few minutes. All right. Went and got a big boy drink. Okay, second half of the box on its way. Yeah, tonight they are kind of quiet there, Juan. Roll number 26. And if my neck is doing well due to this book underneath of me, maybe we'll do some error hunting at the end of this. No worries, Robert. I'm not the only game in town, that's for sure. Curl up that mustache. Roll number 27. Oh, wow. 4 of them. No silvers in this roll. Really cool toned 74. I was in one of my Facebook groups. A gentleman picked up $300 worth of customer wrap rolls and hit a jackpot. I think he had 3 rolls of 64s. And then another 10 rolls of 40s, something like that. And apparently he left a roll still at the bank. So congratulations to him. It is one, but it does happen. I don't know if you were around back in January to see the mega score that we had here on this stream. Yeah, you pretty much going to be out of luck if you don't bank with any of them. Mods, one of you mods, can you go back and find the consolidated silver treasure hoard? For one. I had a 5-hour live stream that night. It was just absolutely nuts. Never seen anything like it in my life. And if it hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't have believed this other guy. If you do a search on my channel for Silver Treasure Hoard, you'll get the consolidated video. And it's still, I don't know, 15 minutes long or so. I think we had about 200 people in the chat that night. Roll 33. Come on, we need some more silver. Don't you think? Don't you think we need some more silver? Oh, yes, it would. $35 rolls down. 4 silvers on the board. Come on, don't die out on us. We've got 15 rolls left. Don't die out on us. That sounds good, Robert. Depending on what time it is, I may give you a call tomorrow if that's okay. Depending on how late we go here, because Mrs. Jazz will be getting home probably right about the same time that I'm getting off of here. We got a gold-plated coin in here. 71D that was at one point artificially plated. Blackbeard Silver Round. I'm not sure which one that actually is, Mikey. Is that part of the Queen Anne's Blackbeard series? Queen Anne's Revenge and Black Bart? Because if you got one of those for 30 bucks, you made out like a bandit. Okay. Probably not the one that I'm thinking of, because they were high premium. And they sold out like immediately. That's not the one you're talking about that you got for 30 bucks. Roll number 41. We're on the last row. Okay, I got you. I understand now. So it's just a generic round. Come on, we need to do some movement on this board. Eight rolls left in the box. Hey, Robert, you want me to go clean that coin for you and see if I can get it nice and bright and shiny for you again? That almost looks silver. That almost looks silver. Did we have another ender? No. Just dirty. I could probably get it polished up pretty nice. Absolutely not. Five rolls left. I agree completely. Damn, I thought that was going to be a proof. Matter of fact, that one's going to probably upgrade my book. Yeah, I do not know anything about the conservation that PCGS offers. So we'll have to research that together. And might as well take a look. Yep, that's an upgrade. Give us one more box. We will. I know it's an extra fee. I do know that. How it all works within the process, I'm not sure. What's up, Mike Lutz? How you doing? I thought the higher chair was fixing it for me. But it appears to not be necessarily the case. Kind of fell asleep. That's okay. You made it. That's what counts. We're 2 rolls left in the box. We have found 4 silvers, all 40%ers. And we're going to finish these 2, and then we're going to start going through the ones we set aside for errors. For a little while, at least. Oh, he absolutely should. I'm going to on my side, but obviously I'm not going to post anything or share any info with him until he receives it back. Because I'm going to have stuff in that box as well that I'm going to be sending in. Like the Carson C. Morgan that I just opened up tonight. And the crocodile eye, alligator eye, Morgan for attribution. All right, so we finish up the box with 4 silvers today. All 40%ers. So let's go ahead and jump over to our hunting screen. Get this down here where it needs to be so that we can see detail. And again, we'll take a look at the 65s. Make sure there's no doubling on them. On the stars. Before we put these away. Okay, definitely clear there. All right, let's see what we got. What can we find? Will we find anything? Who knows? But that's what it's all about. That's what the hunt is about. Search, search, search. And every once in a while, find something cool. But you can never find it if you don't look. For the love of jerky. What do we got here? Just some machine doubling there. Double checking for that split 4. Other than joining it, no. I haven't been able to watch any of the videos yet. But I will. You know what? I need some music. Because this silence is just driving me nuts. Uh-oh. It's at 43 subs now. We'll get you some views. There we go. That music's a little bit better. Now I'm not just sitting here staring into silence. I don't think this is going to last very long, guys. I'm hunching my neck. I thought this chair was doing it for me, but it's really not. Or at least the book, not the chair. Cool. The 77D is so difficult to spot the markers. So I am wrapping these as we kind of go along because I'm having difficulty keeping track of which ones I've searched through and which ones I haven't. So you're going to see me kind of change course a little bit with regards to that. And we'll see if we can find ourselves another error tonight. Yeah, I think Linda has the most subs of any channel that has no content on YouTube. And away it goes in the shadows. I'd love to get one of these, like, AU coins to come up with an error. Kind of like an MS-64. It's funny, after all of these coins that I've looked at under this scope, I've only found one 74D double die. And then I sit there and see RFT go through and pick up 2 or 3 a stream. But he goes through a lot more boxes than I do, too. I actually want to put together, over time, obviously, a typeset of errors for the Kennedy clads. Shrug up my shoulders, loosen up my neck. Ah, okay, back at it. Smack it blue, 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 blue moon. So far, I've got the 74 double die, 72 no FG, and I think we're sending off the 77 double die to Robert. And I just found the 64 DDO FS 104 the other day. That was really cool. And I believe that's pretty much where we're at with that. But I've got to start. I have a start. And I guess there's a reason why the errors are valuable, because they're hard to find. There's not that many of them out there, which is what makes them valuable. I'm gonna look at that more closely, Robert, because I don't know for sure that it actually is. And we're gonna evaluate that no FG as well. And what we'll probably do is I'll probably start a private live stream. And we can take a look at them real careful. And I could talk to you on the phone about it. And I would really only want to send it off if I knew for sure. I actually don't have a StreamYards. Or we can just do it. I'm just about done with these. I will. I'll double check it before I end the stream. Or before we go into it. How about that? I actually like doing the errors at the end of the hunt. Because it gets them back in the box, off my desk, and back to the bank easier and faster. And no, that 72 is not sitting there to look at. It's just sitting there because I'm wrapping up the rest of these real quick before I pull Robert's envelope back out. Looks like I'm going to be one roll short, so. I hear you. And hey, I appreciate the trust that you put in me on that. I guess that says something about me. Alright, so I need to hunt through a few more of these to get the full box. And it's destroyed. Hey, does anybody know what happened to Jazz's channel? It just disappeared. Now, there's enough people in this community that know how to get in touch with me, find me, that have been to my house. Well, 2 people in the community that have been to my house. Scrapping and International Stacker. Okay, so that takes care of that. Where is my phone? Huh. Okay, I do have your number. And I'm dialing it. And I'm going to put you on speaker.
Hello?
Is this Robert Worley, the one and only?
Yes, it is. This must be Josh.
It is. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
I'm a little bit behind on the stream. I just heard I have your number.
Ah, gotcha. There is. Oh, that's going to make things difficult. Huh.
I'll just turn down my volume on the computer.
That's actually not a bad idea.
And that's the best I can do because it's showing me live.
Yeah, and it's Streamlabs runs, at least for me, about 15 to 20 seconds behind.
Does it really?
Yep. Okay, there's one of your envelopes. There's the second one. All right, let's take a look. Nah, Robert doesn't sound mean. The chat's accurate, live-wise.
Oh, my chat is on point.
Yeah.
It's just the video lags.
Yep. I wish I could figure out a way to get that better. I gotta rip this damn thing open. I can't get these out of the flips or out of the envelope. All right, let's start with the 72D no FG.
Okay.
And pulling it out of its flip. And we'll take a good look at the surface. Well, let's actually... You know what? I just had this thing there and I saw it. In about 10 seconds or so, you're gonna... I need your opinion on whether or not this is gonna even qualify for a true no FG.
I know when we looked at it before, that sure looked like there was nothing there. Okay, wow. See, I really can't see it there. Let's see it from farther away.
Yeah, kind of like the other one from the other night.
Right. When you were up close, we couldn't see it at all, but farther away, we could see it.
Yep.
So maybe farther away, because up there, I mean...
I see it.
Well, we can kind of see a hint of what should be there, but I don't see anything raised.
In about 10 seconds, you're going to see it.
Okay.
Once you see it raised away.
Oh, it doesn't show up?
Let me kill that light. See if that helps. Yeah.
Okay, now you raised up. Oh. Yeah, there starts to look like there's a hint of a G, doesn't it?
A little bit. I've got like half lighting going on right now. And I just did.
Yeah, I saw one little spot there where you could see the bottom curve and
Yep.
the upward slope.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't know what I'm doing to my lighting right now, but it's got a blue hint over everything. And
Okay.
I can see it, definitely.
Well, if you see it, they'll see it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, with the blue, you can definitely see the G and a little bit of the F,
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Just super weak.
Yep. It's close. It's close.
Yeah, not worth sending in, though.
No. Nope. Because it's going to end up $30 or so, $40 for the attribution, and I don't think it's going to make it. Even though I think it's actually better than PCGS's example that they have, because I can see some on theirs. But...
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say, no, that's not going to qualify.
I don't think it would. Not with a really good grader.
Right. Okay. We'll pass that one off. Damn it.
That's really disappointing.
I know. I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah, and now, I know I'm 10 seconds behind, but yeah, I can see that G as you're moving it there with that blue light.
Uh-huh. Hey, Muscle Shell, how you doing? Okay, now let's take a look again at the 77. Because this coin's actually in pretty damn good shape.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was thinking that it was kind of a little bit rough when I first saw it.
It's got some dirt in between N and God. But overall, it's in pretty damn good shape. Yeah, it's actually in real damn good shape. Quality-wise. Yes, there is a fruit fly on your screen. Alright, so.
That's a house fly. Well,
yes, actually, that is the common fly.
Depending on how large your screen is.
And actually, I'm going to grab a refill real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because this is fun. All right. Now I got to remember what we're actually looking at on the 77.
77 DDO.
Yeah, but what the markers on it?
That I don't know.
Hold on one second. And I will put it up on the screen. Okay, there's the 77 DDO. Well, you'll see it in a second. Whoop, wrong one.
Yeah, my video's at least 10 to 15 seconds behind.
Yeah.
And my fridge is a lot closer than yours.
Okay, so we've definitely got a fairly strong line on the leg of the R.
And the R, yeah, that R's definitely got a strong line in it.
And minor splits on the U.
Yeah, just very minor in that picture.
And you can see kind of the doubling in the U around it.
Yeah.
On that right-hand side especially. So, let's...
See if you can zoom in to the same size and leave that up.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're a little bit larger right now.
Okay, yeah, it'll take me about 10 or 15 seconds to see it.
Yeah, yep. And I am not seeing...
That actually looks better. Well, when you zoom in, it kind of goes away.
Just depending on the lighting.
Yeah, because, I mean, the R and the U definitely look... But I can see what looks like quite strong doubling on the S and the T.
And that is...
But is that just a lighting issue?
I believe that is a lighting issue.
Because it's on the top right and it shouldn't be there.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, that R does not have that same leg to it.
It doesn't, but when you zoom in like that, the R kind of looks like that's almost a weak strike on that part of the leg.
Uh-huh.
The U, yeah. The S, yeah.
In just a second, I think you're going to see something that kind of clarifies it a little bit better to tell us, no, it's not.
Okay, yep, no.
Agreed?
Agreed. No, as soon when you did that R, that leg on that R is solid. It's not
Yep.
doubled at all.
Yep. Well, shit. Shoot.
Damn! Dang it. We didn't get
We
nothing
just-
good out of those rolls.
We just went to an adult show.
Oops. Sorry, everybody.
There's no lag for you, Mike. I wonder why.
But yeah, I mean, man, at that zoom out, it kind of looks like it right there.
Right.
I mean, you can almost see what looks like a step in the R, a funny spot on the S, but the U definitely loses it at that aspect.
Yes. Yep. I feel pretty daggone confident that it is not.
Yeah, not worth wasting the fee.
Nope.
'Cause it's
On
not
taking
gonna
a
get
chance.
attributed.
All right, let's drop that off the screen then.
Well,
Okay,
at least
so
we got the 1914.
right, yes we do, and I am actually going to put that back up on the screen, and we're going to see if we can try and get a rough idea of what kind of a grading that we might get on that.
I'm seeing a high AU because I don't think it would ever grade even a MS60 just because of how dark it is.
I don't know that they would take that away just because of the dark.
Well, I know they do a brown, but that one's so dark, I just don't know if they'd give me an MS grade no matter how good it was. Because I've never seen a penny that dark that was slabbed that graded in an MS state.
Gotcha. I mean, we definitely have a little bit of pitting on Lincoln's face. Still got a fair amount of good detail in the hair. Yeah, I don't think this is going to get an MS.
Yeah, when I see it under a scope like that, I can definitely, it wouldn't hit MS. Once I see it under a scope.
Right, right.
That is a nice crisp mint mark on it, though.
It is, very much so.
I mean, yeah, most of the devices, they're so crisp and clean, it was like, wow. When I
Yeah.
actually looked at, I've just got a little magnifying glass I use.
But I mean, there's still a good amount of detail on his coat.
Yeah, the top of his ear's gone.
Right, yep.
Yeah. And you can see, especially in Liberty, where that green gunk is that I want to get, that would be nice to have cleaned off.
Right.
But yeah, you can still see the split in the coat.
And the tie.
Oh yeah, that bow tie's nice.
And you still got some detail in his beard as well.
Yeah, some decent detail in the beard. And that date and that mint marker, nice and crisp.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let's go ahead and turn this puppy over.
Kind of odd, some of the places that got some of the damage and some of the places that didn't.
I mean, the reverse on this thing, I mean...
Oh, those wheat stalks, I'm like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, this is AU all day long on the reverse. And very close to MS.
And isn't that what they mainly go by on those, on stuff like that, is by the reverse?
That I couldn't tell you. That's getting beyond my knowledge.
Well, I know the wheat sheets being completely separated all the way from the base to the tip is extremely important.
And these are beautiful.
Yeah, those gorgeous wheat stalks. So that was when I started looking at it and I saw those, I got excited.
Right. I mean, you've got all the lines coming all the way through to the end.
That's really weird how United States, that the first T on the right side in States has that dent in it.
Oh, wow. It got cut off.
Almost like a strike through. I wonder if there was something in there, because that doesn't look like post-mint damage.
No, it does not.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
So maybe that's a tiny strike-through error.
That very well could be.
Not that that would change the value of it at all, but...
Juan, very good point. And it's funny that you say that. Coin Help You just recently put out a video regarding grading of coins and how...
Oh, that's interesting.
The reverse, generally speaking, is more protected than the obverse.
Just a stronger rim on the reverse or something?
Exactly. And that the wear will cause more... You'll get more wear on the obverse than you will on the reverse. Now, I wonder if...
That has to be a strike-through.
I wonder if there is a dye variety on that thing.
I have no idea. but how many of them have actually been graded out?
Right.
Because it's such a low mintage coin, varieties might not have been found even.
True. Because that does, like Juan said, it does not look like post-mint damage.
Yeah, that does not look post-mint. That looks like either something got in the die or...
Right. It almost looks like... I'm trying to size up where the end of the T should be.
Well, if you look at if you look at it, zoom it out a little bit, and you could actually see the end of the T there. It was like there was a section missing out of it.
Right. And that's kind of what I was wondering. I was wondering if that's what that was, but it's kind of raised up to the right a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a high spot to the right, almost like it got struck through something, like a piece of string or something.
Right.
I don't see any...
That is odd.
Yeah, because I don't see anything else on there that would show a strike through like in the field.
Right.
Because, yeah, you can definitely see the tip of that T out there, or what looks like it.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at the other T, it's got about the same length on either side of the vertical.
Correct.
And there's a section missing out of the top of that T.
And the only thing that I could think of, the only reason I think it might be post-mint damage is because it's elevated to the north a little bit. And
I see what you're saying there.
That's the only reason I would think that.
Okay, yeah. I could see that.
And it actually potentially caused it to actually shift.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Just happened to strike whatever hit it at just the perfect depth that it didn't transfer into the field at all.
Right, but still, it's definitely an oddity.
But yeah, I'm not worried about variety attribution on that one.
No, I'm sure. But hey, can you imagine?
Oh man. Have a $1,400 base coin that turns into, it's got, wow, wait a minute. It's got a variety as well?
I'm going to jump over to Variety Vista real quick. And just...
See, I was looking at it as max at like an $800 coin or so is what I was having my high hopes on, basically.
I think you're going to be above that, my friend.
I sure hope so.
I really do. Let's see here.
Because you just don't find them very often. That one, she's dark brown, but it's actually in pretty decent shape for its age.
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing listed on Variety Vista.
But that is a funny looking tea.
It is, most definitely. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So if we say that, let's say extra fine at worst.
Okay.
At worst. And actually, I'm just going to pull it up on eBay. Actually, no. I want to go to the PCGS website and look for auctions under their price guide.
Man, I wish I had nickels that had steps as separated as those wheat sheep.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, 1914D, and we're going to go with brown.
Yeah. computer real quick and go smoke part of a cigarette while you're doing that.
Sure.
But I'll take you with me. Since I'm behind on stream anyways, it's...
Right.
I'm really getting miss anything. I've looked at that coin so much.
So, an AU50... I think 50's AU.
Yeah, that's a low on the AU end, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 60 starts MS, right? See, I get
Right. confused
on that.
MS starts 60, so AU should go up all the way as high as 59, shouldn't it?
Okay, I would tend to agree with you.
I would think that's how it should be. I don't know if it actually is. But
Right. Well,
that's what's logical.
Whatever a 50 is, whether it's AU or extra fine, just within less than a month ago, there were 2 auctioned, one for 1,080, one for 1,250.
At the extra fine level, at the high XF, low AU.
Yep. At a 50.
That looks like a higher AU, honestly, but...
A 55 went on Heritage back in April for 1,500.
Now, that was something I was wondering about. Being that it's just an individual coin,
Yep.
would it be worth trying to put it through Heritage, or just go ahead and try to keep it on YouTube in the coin community, or eBay it?
I approached them about my no FG,
Uh-huh.
and they generally have a $10,000 minimum of
That's kind of
coins.
what I was thinking. But I was wondering if it's rare enough for, that they might...
And they were going to take mine.
Okay, so they would take individual coins.
Yep, they were going to take mine. And I ended up making out a little bit better by selling it on eBay just because of fees and so forth. Their fees are pretty high.
Are they?
There's a 20% buyer's premium and a 10% seller's premium.
Okay.
So, and I don't know how, like these auction figures, there's a 58 that sold last month, or in August, for $1,741. Let me pull that auction up, or that, because I don't know if that includes the premium or not for the buyer.
I'm guessing it doesn't. I'm guessing that includes the premium. Well, it probably includes the premium for the buyer in that price.
Right.
I would think, but not the seller. The seller would have to cough up 10% or take 10% less of that initial price.
Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking also. So you
That's
could
most-
have a
I would think.
1,500. You could. I'm thinking you've easily got a $1,500 coin here.
Damn. Sorry. Dang. Yeah, $1,500. That would be insane to get that kind of a value out of that coin.
For a penny.
For a penny. Something that I found as a kid.
Right.
And hung on to it just because it was a wheat back.
Right. Yeah. Just because it was a wheat cent. And you just realized this like 2 years ago?
Less than that. I was, it was only about a year and a half ago or so that I started watching Paul and Snacks a lot on Half Dollar Make You Holla. And started watching some of the other coin streams on YouTube. Well, there's a little bit that goes into that. I started getting into watching the coin streams. And at first was starting to search. I was searching boxes of pennies because that's all I could afford.
Right. Hey, Daniel, thank you for the AU's 50 to 58.
Oh, I would love that.
No, he's just saying that's the grading scale for AU, 50 to 58.
Oh, it's 50 to 58. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I was searching pennies when my dog died. And so that kind of stopped me for a while. And when I started getting back into it, I decided to go through, well, actually, I take that back. Once I start thinking about it, I didn't bring those wheatbacks here until the end of April, the beginning of May.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's when I found it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right after my mom died, I think when I went back to Tennessee, I got those coins from there, and then I searched through them when I got here, sorting out my wheatbacks, and I found it.
Gotcha.
And I was looking at, I can't remember the site right now, but it shows all the mintages of U.S. Lincoln cents.
Uh-huh.
And so I was just sorting out my pennies and writing down the mintage of them, and I come across that one and wrote it down, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, wow, I've actually got some here. But like I said, my red book is from like 2005 or 2008, so it was showing the AU 50 or something like that at, I think, 12.
Gotcha. No, but I do think, and Juan Velasquez is wondering, he said, is it worth selling after you've had it for so long?
To me, it actually is.
Gotcha.
I mean, I had it as a penny, as a wheatback, and I mean, I do like my errors and varieties, but more or less I'm more interested in them because they're more valuable than the common cent.
Right.
So I keep them for that, and they're, interesting, especially, personally, I absolutely love the off-center strikes and such like that, especially when you can barely see the coin.
Right, uh-huh.
But, and those I'd keep for myself, but something like this, because of the value of it.
It doesn't have that much attachment for you that the money in hand is worth more than the piece.
Well, the silver in hand would be worth more than the penny.
Gotcha. Or like you said, a half ounce of gold, 3/4 ounces of gold.
Yeah, 3/4 of an ounce of gold or silver or whichever, one of the two. I'd rather have it in precious metals than just a copper penny.
Right. And that's why I got rid of the no FG.
Yeah, in this day and age,
Yep.
I mean, with what we're looking at, is it, to me, it's not worth it to hold on to that as a collector's piece. I'd rather have silver.
Yep.
So I'd rather get rid of all my collectible coins that I've got, honestly, for the most part, and turn them into silver at this point in time.
So for those of you in the chat that are more experienced than I am, and I'm guessing Robert, looking at the condition of this coin underneath the scope, what would you venture to say that this would grade?
Yeah, beautiful.
Because it seems like there's a couple of very knowledgeable people in the chat. Much more so than myself. Yeah, Daniel D'Ambrosio said MS66 red brown 30 grand.
Yeah, I wish it was that nice. But we all know it's nowhere near that.
Right. But I bet you this thing would get XF to high XF to mid AU is my guess.
That's what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking it's at least a low AU.
Mikey, I think that is actually just dirt in Liberty.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots that looks environmental. I could see it around most of the lettering. Some greenish spots where you can,
Yep.
some damage there. That's why I was thinking it probably needs to go through the PCGS conservation efforts.
Slick One says MS69.
Yeah, I wish. Oh, God.
Hey, I'll see you later. This is Jazz signing off forever.
I know how to find you. I'll get International Stacker on the case.
Yep. Yeah, between him and scrapping, they could get me.
Oh, yeah.
So Daniel's thinking low AU.
That's kind of where I'm at, is in the low AU. If it had hit the AU 53, that would be amazing.
Yeah, yep.
But I don't think, I mean, that's my high point, is AU 53 would be like the upper limit of what I'm looking at.
Right. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. I mean,
any AU score I would be super excited about.
Oh, I would be too. Most definitely.
And if I got an XF49, I'd be almost just as excited. Not quite, but almost.
Right. So, well, I want to get this thing off and to PCGS, especially given the fact that I've only got a little over a month left on my membership, and I'm not sure if I'm going to renew it or not. And I've got a couple of coins that I'm going to send in with it. I've got an 1830 capped bust that is probably in the MS range. And I have the Morgan the Carson City Morgan that I just showed. I don't know did you see that? You might have not been here in the stream tonight for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw your Carson City Morgan.
It's the only one that I have. It's the first one that I have. Let me jump back over here real quick.
Yeah, I still don't have one yet either. I'm like, oh, I want
one. I won this in a raffle, and it's actually a variety one.
Oh, nice.
And there you go. There's the CC Morgan. It's at 1883.
All right, give me about 10 or 15 seconds.
Yep. And it's a GSA Horde one.
Certificate's coming off. Ooh. She's a pretty one.
Yeah. And it's a VAM 12, I think it was. I can't remember right offhand.
I don't know about the varieties on them. I know my local coin shop has about 4 of them in now. But man, they're like $400 a pop.
Right. I got this for... I ended up getting this for $85.
Wow. Oh, wow.
On a raffle.
Dang, you scored big time.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Everybody else in that raffle wasn't very happy.
Nope, but I don't care.
That is gorgeous.
And then the 1830 capped bust. Let me grab that. I think I've got that here.
Well, see, I was kind of tempted. I didn't dig it back out, but my roommate, I've got a video where he bribed me with some coins. For rent, for his rent money, and one of them in there is a Seated Liberty half dime.
Oh, really? Juan, yeah, absolutely, we will update you after it gets back from grading.
That Seated half dime, it's worth grading. I was really tempted to put that in the package, and now I probably should have, since that FG wound up having an FG.
Right.
I should have sent the half dime.
Well, if you want to send it, send it.
I might go and dig it out tomorrow and send it off to you, that with the seated dime, and have you look at them under the scope to see which one's better.
Sure. But here's the 1830 capped bust that I just got. I got this for $60, I believe it was.
It hasn't been cleaned?
Not that I'm aware of.
Are you sure?
I am not positive.
Wow.
But I can't see any cleaning marks on it at all.
No, but wow. And you got that for how much?
I think I got it for $60.
Holy cow.
Again, it was a raffle. I've gotten kind of lucky on the raffles.
Apparently, that's some great looking raffles. I mean, and full.
I mean, even if
Liberty.
even if it's cleaned, we're looking at a $200 coin.
Man, that is gorgeous.
Mike. Mikey, I that crack is in the flip. You could see it running off the edge, and that's in the plastic itself.
Oh, they're in the date.
Yeah. But if it's not cleaned, and I'm actually thinking that it actually may be. I can't believe that this thing is in such good shape.
I mean, it's just because the higher parts are a little bit, but that's normal.
Well, that's normal. That's wear.
Right, that's normal, but man, that just seems like it's too good to be true.
I know it. Let's throw that one under the scope.
Because, yeah, it definitely, I mean, she's clean enough to be cleaned, but it really doesn't look like it's been cleaned. Because deep down in the devices, and like Liberty especially, there was no darkening inside of it, which is a little worrying, but...
Right. But
like just the slightest bit of wear on either side of that shield.
Yeah.
What's up with the pluribus back there? Was that a little bit of a strike through or something? Because it looked kind of blurry.
It's missing part of the S. It's actually missing part of the S. And I swear that looks like a frickin' double. Holy shit.
Hold on. I gotta wait for 10 seconds to see.
Yeah, no, I think... Hold on.
Oh, wow, the top of that S is definitely gone in pluribus. None of it there, so that's definitely got to be some kind of a variety.
So I just zoomed in
Where were you looking at the doubling?
on the U in Unum.
Oh, yeah, that first U and the top of the N.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's just machine doubling or shelf doubling, or if that's actual doubling.
It kind of looks like machine doubling.
But that S, definitely there's something funky going on there.
Yeah.
Extra bit of metal or something.
Mikey, the Morgan is an 83, I believe. Yes, 83.
Yeah, I don't know. That U and that N, it just...
And it doesn't go away rotating under the light.
Or is that what they call die chatter?
See, and I don't know how the coins were actually pressed
Yeah.
in
I'm curious.
1830. I looked really cold, Rocky. When? I'm trying to see if there's a split, and I don't see an actual split, which is making me think that the die just kind of slid.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if it just moved a tiny bit. That's the thing, is I've come across a lot that look like double dies, and
Sure.
it was die chatter or machine doubling.
I don't know if that's dirt or a cud inside the O. Mikey, I don't remember if it was... I remember looking it up. I think it's a double die obverse, not a reverse.
You can definitely see it even when it's flipped upside down.
Yeah.
It doesn't change that, so...
And there's a die crack right there.
Oh yeah, going across the top side of the O and then through the F.
Yep.
And possibly a cut in that O, I see that. Interesting. How far does that die crack go?
I'm not sure.
It goes clear to the S. I can't see it after the S so much there.
It's kind of rotated around to the A and to the edge of the M. Understood, Rocky. But that definitely, and it's not a scratch because it would be going across the O.
A Rocky Mountain Bear would know all about hugging himself to keep warm. Yeah, it definitely goes to the M. I don't see it crossing over to the E.
No. It's like it starts at right at the S, goes across of...
I see it going to the left side of the S, kind of looks like it goes up to the rim.
You think that's the same thing?
I think so. It's in the right position, and it looks raised. Or at least a couple times I've seen it flashed.
Right.
Yeah, see, there's a little bit that comes up across the, right in the deepest part of the top of the S. You can see it crossing over that loop.
Uh-huh. I do kind of see.
So it's like it goes to the S, curls back in, and then goes back out. It sure looks like it, or maybe that's a secondary crack.
It could be a secondary crack. And I don't know how much is...
And could that one in the O actually be a crack and not a cut? It just looks like a cut.
That looks like a cud to me.
Yeah, it does look more like a cut.
It's amazing how much you can look at one frickin' coin.
Well, I can't remember the saying exactly that I come up with one time, but it's something along the lines that you'd be surprised at what you can see in a very small area, depending on how closely you look.
Very true.
You know, because you might be standing up and you look at the ground and you see a couple of rocks and some dirt. Now you get right down at the ground level with a magnifying glass and you start looking at the same piece. What are you going to see?
Right. Yep.
You're going to see a whole lot more.
Yep. So we've got some sort of a grease-filled dye on the S. potential double die on the U. A die crack going from the S around to at least the M, potentially going a little bit further across the top of the M towards the rim. And a cud in the O. All right, Juan, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's like I got one of the 10th ounce Walking Liberty rounds. Sorry, American Silver Eagle rounds.
Uh-huh.
And there's a die crack on the obverse and reverse, and there's pretty strong doubling on the reverse throughout the 1/10 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's got 2 die cracks. It's got doubling on the back. Oh yeah, and pretty much most of trust is gone because of a strike through. I was in the coin shop the other day, and he had 1/10 ouncer sitting there, and he quoted me $3 for it, and I was like, what the hell, I don't have one yet.
Okay.
And I brought it home, and I was like, wow, this thing's got a terrible scratch. And I looked, and I was like, whoa, that's a die crack.
Right.
And I started looking, and there was all kinds of funky stuff on there.
Sitting there looking at what appears to be feeder marks coming off all the letters. I wonder if these are actually cleaning scratches.
That S, yeah, the bottom of that S looks like there's some damage there at least.
Yeah, that's something hit that there.
Yeah, that's got to be post-mint damage. That doesn't look like cleaning marks at all.
No.
Definitely damage.
But I've got all these striations coming off the letters.
The stretch marks.
You see what I'm talking?
Where it was pressed, that's awesome. That is a sharp-looking coin.
So anyhow, this is going to go in to get graded as well.
Yeah, I can see why.
I mean, it may come back cleaned, but even
there's something. What's going on with that I in United? Is that another die crack?
No, I think that's a scratch.
Oh, okay, about 2/3 of the way up.
Oh,
yeah,
actually,
a funny looking line.
It looks raised.
Well, I thought when I first saw it. Yeah, especially in that light, man. When that bright light hits the lower side of it, that sure looks raised.
Yeah, that does not look indented. Huh. I might.
Yeah, that eye in United, that sure looks like it's got a raised spot on it.
Yeah.
Maybe a die gouge?
It could be. Potentially a strike through?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more studying on this daggone thing before I send it off.
Find out which variety is.
Yeah, for real. For real.
That's
Mike,
the one you get attributed.
right. Mikey, let me pull that back out real quick. I'm not ignoring you, bud. I just on other things. Okay, there's the date. And if I'm not mistaken...
While you're doing that, I'm going to step outside real quick again.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember where the doubling was on this VAM. I'm going to have to go back and look at my history. Maybe that's what it was, Mikey. Hold on a second. Let me get the date back on there. It did have something to do with the 8.
On which variety?
And the one... on the Morgan. I'm going to have to go back in my Facebook history and look at that again.
Yeah, I don't know anything about varieties on Morgans.
So, but anyhow, let's see, what time is it? Ooh, it's 5 after 9. Mrs. Jazz is going to be home soon. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to look at. One of this VAM 12, 1887 VAM 12. Morgan. Alligator eye. Supposedly. And I'm not seeing it. I think I might have gotten rooked on this one a little bit. Oh, she's walking in the door now. So with that being said, I am going to call this stream done. Because I'm going to go have a beverage with Mrs. Jazz. And I will talk to you all very soon. This is just another Average Stacker saying thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And Robert, I look forward to getting these off to PCGS.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they grade at, or at least that 1914.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
The others aren't really worth it, but that 1914, oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, most definitely.
But yeah, as soon as you let me know what it's going to cost to send it off so I can get that off to you.
Yep, they actually don't charge me until it's pretty much done.
Okay.
Because they, in the event that they have to change some grading fees or something along those lines, like they bumped up my fees when I did the no FG.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because it didn't qualify for the grading that I sent it in with. It was too valuable. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's just another Average Stacker and Robert Worley saying good night. Have a good evening, everybody. Hug a loved one. Stay safe.
Have a great night, all. Stay healthy. Stay safe.